Hello everybody, welcome back to Stormblood. Finally continuing with the main story. Well, then the side quests. Let's see, there you are. I'll speak with our informant. In the meantime, I ask that you keep watch for danger in the area. Okay. By the way, people, it's been like a week or two since I last recorded the main scenario, so kinda lost where I am. Let's see, my thanks, Ikeda. I take it you were surprised that the informant was a Namazu. You see, arrogant as they are, the Garleans think the Namazu beneath their attention. He and his kind can get close to them without raising suspicion. Furthermore, as ubiquitous as they are, they make excellent eyes and ears both near and far. Just now I was apprised of the situation in the lands neighboring Yanxia. But come, there's one more informant to meet, this time in Namai. Mother fluffer. You bring me all the way out here, and then you make me go all the way back to this village. And my nose is a little runny. Sorry, people. I don't know if I have a cold or just this allergies or something going on. But whatever it is, it sucks! But don't mind me, I'm just drinking water while I fly. That's better. It's so much better to be able to fly. So where is this informant? Okay, you're here good as before. Pray keep watch over the area while I speak with our informant. Okay. Are you done? Though he came attired as a local, that man is in fact a sympathizer in the Imperial Army. He brings us much needed provisions as well as intelligence. Today he tells us that a band of Imperial defectors has taken to banditry in the region. Command will wish to hear of this. I will hasten ahead to the House of the Fierce. My apologies, but may I trouble you to transport this crate in my stead? Because you totally couldn't just lift it. But sure, whatever. Whatever you say, lady. Just to save myself the trouble, I'm just gonna teleport there. Because now I should have a crap ton of quests to just turn in. Also, if I'm a little sleepy, people, it's 2:30 in the morning. So, and once again recording this on the 9th, I'm supposed to be uploading it. So, I'm gonna be a little tired. Let's see, I've since browsed the tome and is beyond worth. Words will not suffice to show my gratitude. The name will not be familiar to you, but this tome once belonged to the Alate, again with the typos, Lord of the Rokuyari family. When he stepped down from that role, he devoted his time to the study of herbs. In this tome, he recorded innumerable plant varieties as well as those that he himself discovered and lists in great detail their myriad properties. The knowledge will surely be of great benefit to all domins. Again, allow me to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Okay. Again, my apologies for leaving you to do the heavy lifting. I should take the provisions off your hands now. Need better. Let's see, wearing your debt. Thanks to you, we were able to take swift action as regard the defector. We were able to take swift action as regard the defector bandits? Do you even English? Even now our scouts are keeping them under surveillance. And yet, bandits though they may be, they are not unlike us, victims of an imperial rule. Were they not forcibly conscripted, they could well be living peaceful lives. But the reality is there can be no peace under the Garleans. And full many are doing their part to bring the Domin liberation, like the souls whom you met today, like yourself. hope that the bandits would join their strength to ours as well. Their help would be most welcome in our struggle. The struggle is real. I just hope all these NPCs disappear and stay gone for a while. So now then, I believe an explanation is in order. Those places we visited are where many of our comrades fell fighting to the Empire. When Yotsuyu tried to make an example of Monzen, they rose up and fought courageously to the last man. To receive an offering of wine from a hero such as you, I do not doubt they will be pleased. Aside from paying my respects, I wish to introduce you to them. You see, they will rest easier in the knowledge that we have allies strong and true who fight with us. My thanks for your company, Ikeda. Okay. Thank you. Give me more monies, more XPs. Don't worry, people. Just turning all these quests in. Desperately hoping there won't be any more side quests until the next area. You know. Let's see. Ordinarily, I tremble out of fear. This time, which was out of awe at your skills and something else to which I could not place a name. What? What? But then it came to me. It was a memory, the memory of the day I swore to give my life for Dome's liberation. The two of us vowed to grow stronger, and to that end, we have been training body and mind both. Beholding your skills this day has served to spur us in this goal. Looking back now, it shames me that I was so quick to depend upon you, for if I am not a worthy training partner, should I not strive to become one who is? From this moment on, I shall train as I have never trained before. Come, brother, the night is still young. Okay. To think that the day would come when he takes the lead, you have awakened him to his inner passion, and for this, I give you my sincerest thanks. Good for you. God. Just, they're on a whole lot of... They're just on about nothing. Nothing. So much nothing being said in these quest texts. Let's see, so what was the suspect doing? Meeting with a Lupin. I think. Yeah, I remember it was the one where I looked. Let's see. A Lupin, you say. I have an inkling as to the purpose of the meeting. Recently, funds and supplies sent from our sympathizers have been disappearing with some regularity. It would seem they are ending up in the hands of Lupin brigands. In a time when we must band together for the greater good, it saddens me to think that there are those still who place personal gain first. At any rate, you may leave the rest to us. My thanks for your cooperation. And then I find his body in the river. Okay, just 2 more quests to turn in. Hopefully there... Make that 3 more quests to turn in. Didn't see the 3rd one. And then hopefully I won't have to worry about any more subquests for a while. You have ended my children's debt. I am in your debt. I'm not sure. Let's see. The armor melt I gave you, it was my father's final invention before he died. His were the hands that first forged the Magatsu Kyofusa. The sight of them wreaking mindless destruction haunted him to his dying breath, but thanks to you, he may now know peace in the realm yonder. Though our last creations were turned against us, we cannot let ourselves be disheartened. Nay, such knowledge as we possess, we must ever apply for the good of Doma. It may take time, but I will create new automatons, stronger and better than before, to defend our fair nation. This I swear on my father's grave. You shouldn't swear on your father's grave. That's a bad thing to do. Let's see, were you able to acquire what I asked for? I don't know, was I? Oh, right, prism stuff. Wonderful, I knew I was right to entrust the task to you, but tell me, what did you think of the scenery? The place is quite surreal, is it not? Legend has it an angel once fell in love with a young nobleman of Doma. Wishing that he joined her in her heavenly domain, she fashioned for him a bridge out of a rainbow. Alas, the gods were furious that she would bring a lowly mortal to their abode without their permission, and so they destroyed the bridge, reducing it to 1,000 pieces, before the nobleman could finish crossing. The pieces of this bridge fell to the earth and into a lake, where it imbued the waters with their colors, so it was that Prism Lake came to be. Fairy tales aside, prism crystals are prized as an energy source, while prism water boasts potent healing properties. Both will serve us well in our fight. Right now, we enjoy the lake for its practical gifts, but one day I hope to simply enjoy it for its beauty. My thanks for your help, Nikita. Sure thing. Now... I'm sorry, people. There's just so many bloody quests. We're able to obtain a golden bezoar. Yeah, I got your bezoar. Well, such a rich and golden hue. 'Tis of small wonder how it earned its name. I am in your debt, my friend. You're doubtless wondering whom this gift is for. Well, I'm not at liberty to say a name. He's an elderly gentleman who has long provided us with the coin we need to continue our fight. Though he can be considered hale and hearty, there is no denying that he has advanced in years, hence the choice of a talisman to bring him good fortune. I have no doubt that he will be pleased with it. My thanks to you again. Okay. Finally. Let me get on with the main scenario. Thank you. Because Jesus friggin' Christ. Alphino told you about my plans and you wish to come with me. Well, far be it from me to refuse you. If truth be told, I'm not entirely sure what I expect to find. In the wake of your failed assassination attempt, the Imperials demonstrated uncharacteristic restraint. There were no public executions and not a single village was put to the torch. But as I mentioned earlier, our latest intelligence does suggest a purge is imminent. For all we know, they could be out in the field even as we speak, surveilling... their targets and making plans. God dang. Sorry, people. If so, we need to put a stop to it. Let's begin our search in the north. Excuse me. God. Sorry, people. Sneezing, killing me. Nose suddenly super itchy. Be right back. Okay. I think that fixed it a little bit. I don't know. My nose just still being annoyingly runny. Where's Alice? Over here. What do you have to say for yourself, Alice? Let's see. All quiet for now. Follow me to the next location. Pretty glowy crystals. Glowy crystals everywhere! Oh, right, this is the Rainbow Lake. Let's see, this is the second point I marked on my... Wow, that's a lot to have to say. Really. Such a generic text. Let's see. No Imperial patrols near our headquarters, then good. The last thing we need is a repeat of Ralger's Reach. Even so, it would be prudent to search a little longer. Alright. There's no... Okay, there's nothing. Nothing on the mini-map. Well, nothing on the map. She killed a tiger for some reason. See, not exactly the enemy I was worried about. Damn it all, I can't just leave the carcass lying in the middle of the road. Let me guess, am I gonna have to carry it? Okay, you've gotten stronger. Next to you, I feel like a child playing at swords and sorcery. Though mayhap it suits me better than books. I owe much to a Makode I met on my travels. He was a master of these techniques and kindly agreed to teach me the fundamentals. And that is where the Red Mage story cuts in. So I actually found out about her learning red magic from what's-his-name before I even got to this point in the story. I never could warm to common rapiers. I vastly preferred using the blade of my own creation despite the toll it took on me. Ariange's gift was a godsend, to be honest. Anyway, we're falling behind. We should split up and try to recoup some lost time. We've heard rumors of Imperial soldiers skulking about disguised as villagers. One was supposedly spotted near the ribbons, to the south of here. Go and see if there's anything out of the ordinary. Okay. Oh. Well, that doesn't take long. Haunted Elder. Haunted how? Oh, hello there, young man. My associates and I are in search of fertile soil for farming. This land caught our eye. Okay. You doubt my words. You suspect we have some other purpose in coming here. How vexing it is to be questioned in this manner. Very well, he desires the truth, and he shall have it. Deal with him! Oh, well, that was easy. Hi there. I guess, I'll just kill you then. So quick to resort to violence. Oh no. These things are hurting quite a bit. Be a deer and just die, thank you. Wait, you give up on doing the attack if I move out of the way? What kind of crap is that? Alright. So they killed, I guess, Imperials. It's the only thing I can assume they were. Oh, she found him. Let's see. Egg. I saw them attack you while this one fled. Since, you seem to have everything in hand, I decided to capture him. An Imperial, I presume. Yep. So I knew it'd come to this, but at the hands of a Westerner, a Doman would at least know the rights. You think you understand, but you do not. She will burn it all before she surrenders. She will never kneel again, nor should she. Why? Why shouldn't she? Oh, crap. Now I'm seeing in his mind. This actually, it's a really long time since the freaking echo power kicked in. Rest assured, the Nairi will receive due compensation. Young Asahi has great potential. That much is plain. If he applies himself, he may one day be granted the opportunity to go to Garlemald and learn from some of the leading authorities in the field of Magitech. Few citizens are afforded such treatment, however, much less people of the provinces. You will need to do more. Okay. Oh, of course. Have no doubt that we shall. My husband and I want only to be at only the best Imperial education for our boy. Oh, let me guess. Her brother got killed. I finished planting the rice, Mother. It's like, how dare you show your face? You're the redhead stepchild. See, not while the officer is here, Yotsuyu. Inside now. Oh, great. She's got abusive parents. Yes, Mother. Explains why she became a sadistic prick. So you did not mention that you had a daughter. My sister's not mine. Kami rest her soul. She is utterly hopeless. Oh, so she's actually a niece. She is utterly hopeless, but one cannot choose one's family. Indeed, she is of age to receive an education as well, is she not? Yet we have no records. I trust I need not remind you of your legal obligations. No, of course not, but she is weak and sickly. Someday she has not the strength to leave her bed. Though a thought occurs to me, mayhap we can come to an understanding. Okay. I think they try to make me sympathize with her. Because she is a murderous, sadistic prick. Did she kill him? Oh, that was a near thing. What happened? We were talking, and then all of a sudden you were somewhere else. Did one of those soldiers hit you on the head or something? Well, if you say so, we should go and tell the others what happened here. Yeah, he's just straight up dead, isn't he? That seemed kind of unnecessary. Wonder if this is what Gin meant when he says that we're quote-unquote the villains. He hasn't really told me any details or anything. He just said, oh, when you get further in the story, you're going to realize that we're the villains or something. It's like, that doesn't really make sense. I'd say, if anything, it's probably more likely that's going to be one of those things like, oh, it's in a gray area. It's like both of you are being selfish or something. I don't know. See, thank you. You didn't have to come with me, but you did, and for that I am grateful. I told the others of our encounter with the disguised soldiers. Though we disposed of the bodies, it was only a matter of time before their comrades note their absence. As if we need any more reason to act quickly. Are you sure you're alright, by the way? You've been awfully quiet since we returned. Yeah, I'm fine. Give me that tiger skin. Okay. So yeah, I tell you to rest and leave the rest to the others, but seeing as that isn't in your nature... Luis returned but a moment ago, looking a bit worried. It would seem that trouble is afoot in the Mai. You may as well go and ask her about it. As for me, I will not impose upon you any further. You better not. I'm already sick enough as it is. My freaking nose. I hate being sick. I can't even really call it sick. It's just, oh, I know the allergies are acting up. Let's see, we barely got enough armor as it is, huh? Saying someone who's not really wearing armor. Let's see. Oh, you're here to help? That's a relief. I've been trying to help the villagers in the Mai get ready for the operation. Well, we've run into a few problems. You remember how we were supposed to stir up trouble as a diversion, right? Well, the thing is, we don't have enough armor to go around. I thought the Doman Liberation Front would be able to furnish us with some, but it seems that's not the case. I was about to go and tell Issei, why don't you come too? Okay. At least I think Issei is the name. Oh. Tune am I will teleport. Save me some time. Alright. Where is the thing? Just get on a flying mount. Here we go. Oh, Issei, that kid. Let's see, we'll have to come up with a solution somehow. Good talk. Right. Oh, you're here too? I heard about those soldiers you and Alice encountered. I'm glad you're alright. Ahem, right then! Okay. Issei, we have gathered up all the rope we could find in the village. And every tool with an edge, but it's still not enough. Even a hoe would suffice, but there are no more to spare. The pimp took them all. Thank you, Chigusa. Ryosen could use a hand if there's nothing else. As for more tools, I may have some in my home. Go and search for us. Go and search it. Take whatever meets your needs. Okay. Child labor. I made enough rice balls for everyone, including some special ones for Lady Ugiri. Can I go and give them to her? You silly girl, of course you can. Hurry, you never know when she'll have to leave on a secret mission. Okay. How's she gonna get to her? Is she gonna swim? Sorry about that. Everyone's been trying to contribute since Lord Heian returned. There's so much to worry about. You're doing well, you say, though I have to ask, have you had any luck finding more armor? Unfortunately, no. Unlike weapons, there are no substitutes for proper protection. It's not as though we need full suits of Imperial plate, but we're not soldiers. If we attack without any equipment, we'll be slaughtered. The Dome and Liberation Front doesn't have any armor to spare. I suppose we could ask Hancock, but there's no telling how long it would take for him to send us supplies. Also because he's creepy. Do you have an armor in the village, or anyone with some skill to fashion armor? There's one man, a craftsman who fled the Enclave. He is experienced and may be able to help. I don't know if I can persuade him to, though. But maybe you two could come to with me. Okay. His name is Shiranuki, and he lives in Kusakari in the south. Come with me. Sure. Whatever you say. Always with the freaking poofball mount. Poofball! Alright. So much better to be able to fly. Let's see, there's something odd about this man. This is Shiranuki. Okay, what's his problem? Bwahaha, who are these starry-eyed youths who stand before me? Ones who sing of rebellion, of liberation? Surely they would not think to trouble me with such foolish dreams. Oh, go and say what you will, but do not take offense if I die from laughter. I get the feeling this guy's going to be annoying. Let's see. Say again, you would have me fashion armor for villagers who wish to fight Imperial regulars. Mad fools charging boldly to meet their deaths. Bring me steel, and I shall give them shells to shield their soft bellies. Yes, plates of steel, all that you can carry, the better to shield them from the blade and bullet. If only it were so simple, Master Shiranuki. Steel plates are not so easily procured. Blind, deaf, and dumb you are, boy. We are awash in broken steel. Magitek great cylinders come crashing to the earth from on high. Shatter them to bits with my explosives, they will not fail you, for I made them to kill Imperials. Bring my steel and you'll have your armor. Well, it's not like we know any other armorers who can help. At least we get to blow things up. I'm starting to think that somehow they put freaking Kitty's personality in her a little bit. Oh great, it's those ugly things again. Just gonna throw this bomb right there. And take you. Hopefully don't get attacked in the process. This seems like such tedious work. You're really gonna make me wait longer for a slightly bigger pile? Oh my god. You're killing me here, game. You're killing me here. Wait. Oh, of course there's more. Why wouldn't there be more? Fine. Let me guess. Is it gonna be the rule of 3? Oh, screw you two. Yeah, bigger pile, the longer it takes to pick up, of course. $50 later. Another 50 years later. Slowly digging myself out of the grave. I swear to God, if there's one more. Thank you. It was completely unnecessary for me to need to do that. Oh wait, he's over there. Boop, boop, ba-doop, boop, boop, boop. Alright. You got your freaking... Hey, you have my many plates of steel. I demanded, show me. Got 15, better be enough. You're committed to your cause, dressing villagers as soldiers and marching off to war. Stupid, stupid fools. Doma is dead, and so are her people. Lord Cayenne, Papa, Lord Hien, all dead, their blood is on our hands. Sounds like he's gone a little insane. It was Lord Cayenne who saved us, who spared us the worst when the Garleans came. Every shade of pride and honor he cast aside without a second thought, all to win their trust, all to serve as their puppet, restored to his throne years later, a paper tiger. Such shame he must have felt, but no matter, he would suffer it for his people. Life as slaves is better than none at all, he believed, but not us. After my lady died, we began to whisper in his ears dreams of freedom and liberation. We pushed him to take action, if only a little. And he got himself killed promptly. 10 years of preparations of machinations, whatever you want to call it. So careful we would be, and yet. Doma burned for our foolishness, not for that of Lord Cayenne Pepper. Monzin, the Enclave, they were raised for our sins. We murdered them all, don't you see? We murdered you all. You're wrong, Master. We are still here, we are still alive. Lord Cayenne, too, lives on in our hearts and in his son, for Lord Hien has returned. Lord Hien alive? It cannot be. You lie. Nah, he's pretty much alive. It's the truth. Hien came back to Doma to help her fight for freedom. Could it be my Lord Hien yet lives? Oh. Is he drunk? Okay, bands of steel to bind the chest and belly. Yes, I must heat the forge and begin work at once. 10, 100, how many do you need? All that and more you shall have. Freaking finally. Okay, what other preparations do I need? Even after 25 years of oppression, they still have it in them to stand up and fight. We just have to show them the way forward. Issei and I will stay and help Shiranuki finish the armor, so you've no need to wait around. Why not go back to the House of the Fears? I'm sure there's plenty of work left to be done. Ask about and see what you can find. I swear to God, if this means that I need to go do freaking side quests, I'm going to murder somebody. It means I have to do side quests. There's 3 people to talk to. God freaking dang it. Just why? Why do they do this to me? Alright, what do you want, Kaidate? Everything is in order, sir. Under Lord Gosetsu's sage tutelage, we grow stronger by the day. Okay, never mind. Maybe it's not a subquest thing. Who am I kidding? We know it's gonna be. Let's see. Help? Help? No. I will not impose upon you without cause. Rest assured, with everything is in its place, and every place is in everything is fine. Okay. Apparently he can't talk properly. I require no assistance, comrade. Lord Hien's instructions to me were quite clear. I need only transcribe them for the benefit of our Zayla allies. Speaking of Lord Hien, if you are eager to be of service, mayhap you could seek him out. Keep an eye on him, perchance, should he decide to venture outside. Well, he's right there. Let me guess. Someone asked you to act as my protector. Ha! To hear them mutter, one would think I intended to stride up to the castle gates on my own. The truth, of course, is rather less dramatic. I had hoped to look on the castle one last time before the battle. Would you care to join me? You would be setting a lot of fretful minds at ease. Very good, then let's depart from Monzin at once. Okay. Wait. Which way do I go? Is it this way? No, it's this way? I think it's this way. It looks like it's this way. It's this way. Alright. Monzin! Over to Monzin. Now, how is this going to go horribly wrong? Because there's never been anything that goes horribly right in this game. Like, is he going to be attacked by one of those giant freakish head things? See, Monzin was home to many great and powerful families, men of honor, samurai, once. Great swaths were raised and people put to the sword. What little remains stands as a testament to what was and what will never be again. Come on, we'll take a closer look. Oh, he's gonna get overly dramatic. Here we go. What do you gotta say for us, Lord Hien? Oh wait, he's right here. Oh, let me guess. He's gonna get attacked, isn't he? No sentries, at least, of this living sort. Those shambling suits of armor have the run of the place. To think this was once a bustling street, so full of life. A river of people with a current all its own. But even then, the Imperials walked among us, sometimes openly, sometimes discreetly, but we were always aware of their presence, and we were complicit. He did what he had to do to preserve the peace, to keep our people safe, but at what cost? Forgive me, this is neither time nor the place for such dark musings, though they did serve to remind me of the barracks which once stood to the west of here, where there may yet be weapons our comrades could use. If you head down that street past those makeshift barricades, you will come to the ruins. I will search elsewhere. Meet me at the water's edge when you have finished. Which means I'm probably going to run into a monster. Because why wouldn't I? Let's see, which one's the monster? Oh god. No, not that. Monster? Monster? Loot thingy? I'm seeing nothing. Oh, here we are. Sheathed katana. I do not do well for speaking tonight. Can't help it. A little tired. And freaking runny nose. Just not helping my words. It's not helping my words at all. Alas, I found not a value, did you? Let me guess. It's probably your dad's sword or something. Still sheathed in its scabbard, though even shielded from the elements, it will need to be cleaned and oiled. I recognize the crest. It belonged to the son of a samurai I trained with when I was young. He never even had the chance to draw it. There she is, Doma Castle, my home. They let us keep her for a time before gradually removing their forces across from Fluminus. Now our every court and quarter belongs to Yotsuyu. Though father spent much of his time there, I did not. I may only have visited him there on a half a dozen occasions, if that I cannot remember. But I remember the view from the keep. Doma seemed much smaller from there, like you could hold it in your hands. Well, Monzin at least. Doma is so much more than that. They're beyond the moon gates and to the shores of the Ruby Sea, and here in the places that no man can see or touch or take from you. Okay. We carry her with us wheresoever we go. Not the land or the soil, but the story. And what is life if not a story? The story of our journey from dawn to dusk, day after day after day. The story of our mothers and our fathers, our families and our friends, our peoples and our puppies and our kittens and our monkeys and our nations and our sisters and... I don't know. I think a part of me understood that when I looked out from the keep. Hien, son of Kai and Peppa, another caretaker of the story of Doma. It's a fine castle, truly, with an even finer view, but in the end... In the end... What? It doesn't even matter? Kami, strike me down. How can I be so blind? We must return to the House of the Fierce at once. I've had what can only be described as a revelation. Ours is an excellent plan, but not so excellent that it cannot be improved, and I know how. Okay. For a second, I thought he realized somebody was a traitor or something. Let's see, on second thought, Ikeda, I ask that you return to the House of the Fierce without me and tell Alphino to call the others together for a meeting. It is imperative that the Kojin emissary be in attendance as well. I shall join you anon. Yeah, just don't get yourself killed along the way. You dingbat. Alright, let's see. Legal waifu, really? Okay, let me just... Okay, apparently there's nothing to repair. Alright, I'll take it. Talk to Alphino. Lord Hien wishes to discuss the details of our plan. Very well, if he insists, I shall summon the others at once. As for the Kojin, I believe one of their emissaries was already en route. Nevertheless, I shall contact them to make certain. Please be a voiced cutscene. Okay.
May I present the Blue Kojin's emissary?
Good.
Greetings and well met, old friends. The Elder sends his regards.
Don't mind me, just gotta drink water while they do this talking.
It's good to have you with us.
If you might humor me. Thank you for coming, Solomon. Doubtless you have already been informed of our plans and the role we would have your people play. However, I seek your counsel as a Kojin of the Blue. Be it by spell or siegecraft, could your forces destroy the underwater foundations of Doma Castle's outer wall?
Explosives coupled with a few incantations. Yes, that might produce sufficient force. Such a thing could indeed be done.
Then I wish to revise the plan. Instead of assisting the Confederacy in securing the Enclave, I would have the Kojin advance upstream beneath the water and breach a segment of the outer wall. I mean to flood Doma Castle.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
My lord, the castle is a sacred symbol, the very heart of our nation. To destroy it is unthinkable, unconscionable. You cannot do this.
I can and I will if it improves our chances. By flooding the castle, we remove the better part of their forces from the field and force Yotsuyu to retreat to the highest levels of the keep. Tell me that is not a worthwhile trade.
He makes it sound like the castle can't just be repaired.
But my lord, that castle was entrusted to you by your father and his father before him. I say to you again, it is the heart of our nation.
Well, the heart of the nation's about to have congestive heart
Wars
failure.
do not a nation make, a people do. And as long as we yet live, we can rebuild. So let us only think of this battle, of victory here and now. For without that, we have no future.
All right.
I see that you are resolved, Lord Hien, and I would not presume to gainsay your decision.
Okay.
I will inform the Elder of your revised stratagem and instruct our sappers to make ready.
Our preparations are all but complete. Once we receive word from our Kojin allies, we shall set our plans in motion. We shall fight, and we shall prevail.
Now the question is, how is this all going to go wrong? Or is this going to just be unlocking the next dungeon for me? Because there is a dungeon called Doma Castle as far as I know. I think. See, it is unorthodox, but I'm in no position to speak against it. Okay, what do you gotta say, you, Gary? No plan is perfect, and there is ever room for improvement. I expect my comrades will be refining their approach until the moment they begin. In case you aren't aware, the other Jonin will lead the assault of the moon gates, not I. My place is at Lord Hien's side. Okay. If there's nothing else, I'll head back to Namai. Shiranuki's working hard, and the Issei's doing what he can to help, but maybe there's more that I can do too. He was like a different person when he began hammering those plates, younger, brighter, full of life and hope. So he was less of a cynical old man. Alright. Okay, Gosetsu, what do you got to say? The plan is set, and all that can be done has been done. Rest and relaxation are now paramount, for tomorrow we may die. Have you two not done enough? Will you not pause a moment to gather yourself on the eve of our grand design? Go not into battle with weary eyes or lingering regrets, my friend. He says that, but I'll bet that as soon as I turn this quest, probably a million side quests are going to appear. It's going to like, oh, he's just going to have freaking raccoon eyes when he gets to that freaking mission. Let's see, Sorban informs me that his sappers will be ready within a day, which means that we can proceed as planned and attack Doma Castle tomorrow. Considering the key role you will play, I think it only prudent that you refrain from further labors and rest until tomorrow. Agreed? Far be it from me to refuse. We shall speak again in the morning. Take care, my friend. Yeah. I don't get the feeling that's gonna let me rest. And? Oh, cutscene. This should be good. Question is it voiced? Please let it be voiced so my voice can have a rest. The crap?
You're awake. I was just, well, they threw me out, actually. Told me I needed to get some sleep. Ready for the big day.
Well then.
Not long now, eh? I'm nervous, of course, but I also feel like I didn't know where I was going, but maybe finally.
Oh, finally making some progress.
You know? Really, really change. And when the dust is settled, we'll see what we've won and what we've lost.
When you bring up the parts that we lost, you make it sound like someone's gonna die.
I'm going to give it my all tomorrow. Everything I've seen and felt, I won't let it be for nothing.
So, who's gonna die?
Right. Off to bed. Don't want to overdo it, and neither should you.
Okay.
Oh, but before you sleep, you should look in on Elfino and Alize. Quietly, of course.
And why is that? Oh. They're tiny people.
Ah, another restless soul. Come, come. Raise a glass to freedom.
Oh, I'm gonna get crunk tonight.
Good. Good. I should be interested interested to know his thoughts on the matter.
The thoughts of a mute.
Ah, that's enough, Gosetsu. You'll not convince anyone with your drunken ramblings. We've talked about this, all of us. We are flooding the castle tomorrow, and that's the end of it.
I know. I accepted your decision, and I do not intend to go back on my word. Nevertheless, as the battle draws near, I cannot help but recall our many travails, and it fair compels me to speak.
Okay. Sounds to me like he's drunk.
In all my time serving as a leader of men, there are two failures which haunt me to this day. The first, a defeat at the hands of the Empire 25 years past, and the subsequent imprisonment of your father.
I'm starting to get the feeling he's gonna die, and that's going to annoy me.
Long did I consider offering up my life in atonement, until Lord Kyan, allowed at last to receive visitors, called for me, of all people, for my unborn child, he said, for my dearest Shun, live.
Where's Mulan?
My second failure, of course, was the betrayal of that self-same command. When in the rebellion I failed to protect not only Lord Kyan, but Lord Hien too. That I yet live, having known such disgrace, is an affront to the Kami themselves.
You're gonna commit seppuku now.
Yet you, all of you, so fit to grant this shameful creature, this failure, another chance to serve a greater purpose. Thank you for pitying an old fool.
Oh god, he's a freaking crying drunk.
Now, it is far too soon for that. Save your tears for the morrow. You may be sure we will have ample cause to shed them, be they for joy or despair. Ah, even that sounds morose. We who yet walk the path should not think too much of the destination. When the hour arrives, we shall welcome what comes with open arms.
Okay.
He is right about one thing, though. We have you and yours to thank for this chance. All debts will be repaid. On that you have my word. But first we must live past tomorrow, no?
Stop setting up death flags.
If you've no intention of sleeping, Yugiri, you may as well join us.
Not so
Forgive me,
sneaky,
my lord,
ninja.
I did not mean to. If that is your will.
Finally. Jesus Christ. Let's see. Good yawn morning. I trust you slept well, or at least better than I did. Should seem I dozed off in the middle of something, but your carousing with Lord Hien and Gosetsu woke me up from my fitful slumber, and I retired to my bunk. Alice is faring rather less well than either of us, but she will be fine, I'm sure, so long as you do not remind her of what you saw. Let's see. There he is. I trust you are none the worse for wear after last night. We received confirmation from the Kojin not long ago. Their sappers stand at the ready and await our signal. Let's not keep them and the others waiting. Gather your things, we depart at once. Alpha No, instruct Lise and the others to move into position and launch their attack. Our scouts report no change in the Imperial's disposition, but I will leave nothing to chance. We must act quickly lest we lose the element of surprise. Understood. I will relay your orders to her and rejoin my unit. Gosetsu and Yugiri await the two of you at Monzen. Good luck, my friends. I will see you both again soon. And then he gets a knife in the throat. Okay. Finally, we're making some bloody progress in this story. It only took 50 flippin' years. Although I have no one but myself to blame. Just... Well, it's just because for a long time I tried as much as possible to not record alone, because, I mean, I personally think I'm boring if I don't have somebody to talk to. But that's just me. Tell me if I'm wrong. I'm probably not wrong. But, just lately Spicy's been busy, which I don't blame her. She's got important things to do. So there's nothing wrong. Oh god. So yeah. Just have to record. That's all. Let's see here. I have dreamed of this day, a chance for freedom, for liberation, for redemption. After 25 years of regret, why am I being harassed by these freaking giant ugly heads? Go away, die in a fire, you disgusting creature. Oh my god. What an annoyance. Just kindly do me a favor and die. Thank you. Lise will contact us once the attack has begun, after which the others will carry out their own lot of tasks. Our part comes last. And now we wait. Okay, fine. Let's wait. How long is this cutscene gonna be now? Oh, there's music. Super dramatic music.
Understood. Wish us luck.
Lots of voiced cutscenes all of a sudden.
Right. You all know what you have to do. Are you ready?
Usually there's never this many voiced cutscenes in a row.
Ready to show them what a good job they made of breaking us.
Then what are you waiting for? Move out!
Oh, this should be entertaining. Question is, where's your armor?
Why must we waste our time guarding this blasted...
Oh, of course, the moment he says that. What the crap happened to your armor? You're not wearing any armor. You look like a bunch of freaking farmers.
Fluminous is under attack. Armed insurgents have breached the perimeter. We need reinforcements.
You're not wearing armor at all. Alright, dropkick works. Or should I say dive kick? Yeah, probably more like a diving kick.
This is Lise. Imperial forces converging on our position. Looks like we've got their attention. We'll be sure to keep them busy for as long as we can.
Alright. So now what's the fun stuff I get to take part in? Burbs! Burbs everywhere! Oh, it's these guys. This should be entertaining.
Ah, war. To wield power, to make men kneel before you. There is no better feeling.
Alright, sadistic prick.
A pity I must share this pleasure with a feral dog of a Dothal.
Preening, Oreneer. You fear that she will put the sun in shade. Those are for you. Go, claim your prey.
Are they gonna take down the freaking Magitech ships on birds? How's that gonna work? He's got an axe, which is essentially made of Titan. Curious as to how the crap you got a Titan axe to begin with. You've got to be kidding me. Alright! Suddenly they're making action-y cutscenes. Well, more action-y cutscenes. Why don't I ever get to do the cool stuff?
Come to me! Come to your death! With each that falls, my soul soars higher!
Alright. Bunch of battle-hungry maniacs.
Swiftly, brothers! Fall not behind! Make an offering of their steel to Father Azim!
So is something going to happen?
They seem to be enjoying themselves.
Yeah.
My lord, the barrier!
Barrier go boom? Barrier go
How did
down.
you fall so soon? Truly, our allies seem determined to surpass each other.
The Magitech field is down. I repeat, the Magitech field is down. Confederate vessels, you are clear to advance upon the Enclave.
Okay. This is like just a full-on military operation. It's pretty neat. Not sure why this guy's going to war with a freaking wooden staff. How's he planning to kill with that? I'm sure you could bludgeon someone to death, but still. Up, here comes the flooding. Things are going actually smoothly for once.
The wall is breached. The Kojin 2 will not be outdone.
Our allies have set the stage. Now we must take the castle. With me.
Alright. Let's go then. She looks nonplussed about
The
this.
riverside wall has been breached. The lower levels are already flooded and the water is still rising.
So I gathered. You would tear the whole thing down, all for the promise of freedom. A noble sacrifice, or the last desperate flailings ever flew. Speaking of which, how fares my brood?
The procedure was carried out as instructed by Lord Owlist. By all indications, it was a success.
What? What did they do to Mr. Rosy Cheeks? They did something to that fool.
Is that so? Then he may yet be of some use. Devotees of vengeance should rightly pursue their cause unto the bitter end, don't you think? Their hearts aflame with passion until the last few embers fizzle and fade, leaving naught but ash.
What the hell did she do to him?
The Viceroy's orders were clear. If Doma falls, none shall be spared his wrath. Tell the men to fight as if their lives depend on it. Because they do.
As you command, my lady.
Fairly sure you're gonna get killed either way.
Again they come to make you kneel. To make you grovel and suffer.
Hey, you did it to others.
The worst has survived. You know their tricks. They will not find a flower simply waiting to be plucked.
So she did all this because she was abused. Except why would you do that to everybody else? Seems kind of stupid if you ask me. Let's see here. Okay, if the Confederacy report that they have secured the Enclave, we need not fear for the civilians' safety. It is done. The water surges through the broken masonry and floods the castle even as we speak. Though my heart breaks at the sight of it, I must be strong, always for the sake of Doma. There can be no doubt the Viceroy's trapped, so comes our part. Our Kojin allies will deliver us to our destination, to the Western Dock, and do not forget to bring your fellow adventurers. Yep, it's a dungeon. Well, unfortunately, we're at an hour, so I'm going to save that dungeon for the next episode. So if you lovely people enjoyed this, leave a like and subscribe, leave a comment, possibly leave a donation, share the channel with your friends, poke the notification button. If you'd like to support my channel and help it grow, maybe visit my Patreon and become a patron. And I'll see you lovely people in the next episode. Have a good night, everybody.